And we're saying, hey, listen, as long as you're breathing, there's more right with you than wrong with you. So come and we'll explore how to be in wise relationship with what is, and then we'll see what happens. And what happens is very often people will say they get their life back, that they've reclaimed something. It's not that the pain will always go away. What changes is that you find a new way to be in relationship with it where you don't become the pain. Your thoughts are not so dominated by sensation. And even the word pain, it's just a word. And pain and suffering, not the same thing. So as they say, pain may be obligatory at certain moments. Suffering, optional. It all has to do, mindfulness has to do how we will be in relationship with the actuality of things. Pleasant, unpleasant, or neither pleasant nor unpleasant. Those we miss right away because it doesn't really amplify the story of me, so screw it. But pleasant, wow, I want more of that. Unpleasant, get me out of here. Only sometimes you can't get out. And there's all sorts of research that's saying it doesn't matter. It's how you hold yourself in relationship to the actuality of things that influences telomere length, that influences epigenetic factors and inflammatory factors, it influences all sorts of stuff. And while nobody's meditating to make better, more colorful brain scans, on fMRI, there's no question that if you practice this your whole life, that neuroplasticity and epigenetics and functional connectivity, it drives the re-architecturing of the brain. It rearranges its own real estate because your brain, as you've probably heard in this workshop already, is an organ that's perpetually changing itself on the basis of experience. That's what you're gifted with. And just in the same way as if we want to talk about miracles, the miracle of do you realize that you were once a single fertilized cell, single fertilized egg? And many of you, of course, have given birth to lots of single fertilized egg that developed, to the point where you could give birth to them. How'd you do that? And men have not that much to do with it, like an essential element, yes, but after that, the stress is all on the woman's side. How'd you do that? You don't have the slightest idea. It's a miracle, wouldn't you say? And we all came out of the bodies of women. It's a miracle. If I gave you that as a homework assignment, you wouldn't know how to do it. Construct a human being for us. Here's one cell. We won't even fertilize it. You have to figure that one out too. And then it grows. And you know how many cells are in this body right now? It's like unimaginable. The brain itself, which is the most complex organization of matter in the known by us universe, at last count, officially 86 billion neurons. And also 86, approximately an equal number of what are called glial cells. And no one really knows what they're doing in there, but they're probably not an accident. And they may not just be housekeeping functions, to keep the neurons happy. We have so many different forms of intelligence, we can't even begin to conceive it. And that's just inside your head. That's not even including the body or what transpires among us, which is another form of interconnectedness and intelligence. So when you think about things in this way, it's like, doesn't make that all that much sense to get depressed about what you're saying to yourself about yourself, no matter what's happened to you. Because there's so much more right with you still than is wrong with you. Why not pour energy into that and see what happens? And now, of course, mindfulness-based cognitive therapy with incredibly good research on that score is demonstrating that people with 3 or more episodes of major depressive disorder, by that time the relapse rate for major depression is like 90%. And I'm not talking about